everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my Nursery Room Window.
Hi everyone, so Winnie is back, yay! And she is back today and all wrapped up because she is ready for her spa day. Remember when I first got her and I saw her body, her cloth body? It was I felt a little bit too wide for her limbs and head. And so I went on to McPherson's and ordered her a new body. And I just got the body yesterday. And so I am going to go ahead and change her body out for all of you to see, in case you're interested in how to do that. And so I'm going to do that in just a few seconds. So I'm going to meet you over at the changing table and we'll get started. See you in a few. Okay, so here she is, and I'm back at the changing table with this darling little baby girl that I'm so over the moon with still. Even after these few weeks, I'm still over the moon with her. So let me show you the body that I got for her, and I'll explain a little bit about it. She is 3/4 arms, which is what this body is, and she's full legs, and she's frontal legs. Sometimes bodies come with front-loading legs or side-loading legs, and she is front-loading legs. And the way that they measure bodies is that it's the length of the doll. Now, this is for an 18-inch baby, reborn baby. The body itself is not 18 inches, but it's made for an 18-inch baby. And so when I first started doing this type of thing, I was confused about that. And I had to kind of experiment to find out what the heck was going on. But anyway, so I got this body for her. It's really a neat one. It's got, as you can see, it's got these plastic discs inside the legs. And so the legs will be able to move real smoothly. And the arms are the same way. Yep, so that's a nice, very nice cloth body. Dose weight is what they call it. And then it's the type that has a little bottom in the back, and then the front is also tucked at the chest. And this is my favorite kind of body, to tell you the truth, the kind that are tucked at the bottom and tucked in the front like that. Now, I also wanted to, before we get started with doing that, I want to show you my supplies. And so let me join you down on my nursery room floor, and I'll show you my supplies, what I use to do this. So I'll see you there in a few. Okay, these are my supplies. I have two different types of fiber fill. The one on the left is the kind that is fluffy and puffy and will kind of spring back when you touch it. And then the one on the right is, they call it a dry one, because it stays in place once you put it inside. And so usually I prefer this one, the dry one, inside of my dolls. But you can also use a combination depending on where you want the different fiber fill to be. If you want a puffier location, or maybe a drier or not a dryer, but a more compact location. So so those are the two type of fiber fills that I have anyway. And then I have this big suitcase, and it's just full of all kinds of different supplies that I use. There's bodies, there's the glass beads, there's tools, all kinds of things that I need, because I collect dolls, and so you never know. I never know what I'm going to need next, So these things right here, the little ties, they came with the body, and so I'm going to be using those with the body, and I'll show you how to use those. And then this is some more glass beads. And as you can see, I already have right here is, what I do is I use pantyhose legs. When I'm going to stuff the body, I use pantyhose legs, and I fill those with the glass beads. I don't just put them in loose inside the body. I fill up a little pocket but I'll show you that in just a moment too. But the rest of this is glass beads, and I think there might be a body or two inside there as well. So yeah, these are my supplies, and then I might as well show you, these are my big girls, my big kids I should say, because we have Liam back there as well. And I'm thinking, since I just organized my nursery, that I will give you a nursery tour very, very soon, probably in another video, because this one's going to be a little while, because it isn't just, you know, it takes a little bit of time to fill a baby, to redo a baby body. So, oh, let me not forget my other two big kids. There they are. But yeah, like I said, and there's Petty Play Pal way back there. But yeah, I'm going to do a nursery tour for you guys and let you see what my nursery looks like for all of my new subscribers. So let me join you back at the changing table, and we'll get started on getting this, on getting little Winnie's body all set up for you. Okay, this is my my main bag of tricks, so to speak. It's got all my tools, these are my clippers to clip the cable ties. There's some different glues in there. There is rooting tools. There's eyelashes, hair, different kinds of things in there. But mainly right now, what I'm going to be using are these right here. And so let's go ahead and get started. I'll put that aside. And gosh, I hope you find this interesting. At one time, I think it was Janae, that I was going to redo a body on one of my other reborns, and Janae had said, you know, if you do that, can you do it on video? So I thought, oh, you know, I forget which reborn I was going to do, but today I thought I would do little Winnie for everyone. So okay, I'll show you what she looks like. She's got her body on. This is her this is the body that she, you know, is going to be changed out of. And to me, it's very nicely weighted. It's like a really nice, cuddly weighted body. But to me, it just seemed like there was just too much in here. It's too wide, and all that. And so let's see the difference. I did take a video of her, pictures of her, you know, in this particular body at a couple of different angles, so that you could see the difference when I get done after I put this one in. So so let me show you the first, the way that these clippies work. The clip ties, or the ties, zip ties. So each of the limbs has a little zip tie that goes inside of this pocket, and in the arms, legs, and also in the neck. And so let's go ahead and get this one undone. And what you do is you very carefully, you take the tip of the clippies. And what I do is I kind of like lift and clip. You know, you don't want to get the vinyl. You want to be very careful about not getting the vinyl when you clip. And also you want to be careful not getting the cloth, because you want to reuse the body. This body could probably be reused for another baby that's a little bit larger. Okay, so I unclipped it. And see, here it comes. It's coming out. There it is. And then there is her little arm. And there's some writing on there. Not sure what that means. That must mean something to the artist. Oh, by the way, her artist was Betty Ann Blackburn. Her sculptor was Elisa Marx, and her reborn artist was Betty Ann Blackburn. So I hope this doesn't upset you to see a little dolly being taken apart. I think what I'll do is I'll put a warning in the beginning before this, for those of you that don't want to see this. But let me see. I'm going to go ahead and turn her over. Aw, she's so cute. She is really, really a cute doll, you guys. Yeah. So like I said, yeah, you just take the clippies and you try to find where the, I'm trying to keep my hand out of the way. You try to find where the cord is, and then you bring it up and you clip it. Yeah. Let's see, where is it? There it is. You just kind of have to pull and stretch and pull and stretch. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Yep, right there. Those aside. Aw, she's still adorable. And then we'll go ahead and get her little legs done. Still want to support her head just because she's, you know, you got to keep her comfortable in this during her spa day treatment. Yeah. Okay. And I hope that I hope this shows up okay on video once I, you know, like if you can see it good enough. You just take it and you clip. There it is. Did you hear that clip? There. And then we have one more. Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm taking the magic away. That's what I call when, you know, like you see the reborns and they're all put together and all dressed up really cute and everything, and they look magical like little real babies. And then you go and take them apart and it just takes the magic away. So I'm sorry if I'm taking your magic away. What I'm trying to do is teach you. Because this is not a difficult thing to do. It just really isn't. And I know a lot of people are afraid to do it. Okay, last but not least, let's go ahead and get her head done. And yeah, kind of pull that away. Now don't look if it's going to be scary. You know, I don't want you to be scared about it. All I'm doing is I'm just clipping. I'm trying to find the cord in there. It's kind of hard sometimes to find the cord, the plastic cord, because it's hidden underneath the cloth part. I got it. Kind of have to lift up. There it goes. All right. Yep, last one. There it is. Okay, baby. Let's go ahead and put your head over here so that it doesn't look so odd. Okay, so this is the body. This is the body, and this is compared side by side. And I'll give you other comparisons too so that you can see the difference. But this just seems like a not the right size body for her. This seems like a large body. However, this is a nice body, so I'm keeping this and the way that it's weighted and stuff. So I'll go ahead and put it aside. And I think I'll move this blanket just so that I can just have this smooth surface. Okay, let me go ahead. I'm going to get the dry fiber fill, and I'm going to do her arms first. Yeah, I'm going to do her arms. So, and I don't like to fill the arms super full because I don't want her to look like Popeye the Sailor Man. I keep dropping this fiber fill. Here it is right here. Yeah, I just want to, you know, just want to poke a little bit in there like that. It's actually when you do your own baby doll, it's up to you the way that you do the arms and legs and everything like that. So yeah. Okay, let me get the clippies. The new clippies are over here. Clippies. I keep trying to call them clippies, but they're not. They are called ties. Okay. And these are nice and thin, little tiny thin ones for a little tiny baby doll. Now here's the trick, you guys. The way that you place it in, or the way that you want to lock it once it's in. See, there's a flat part right here, and then there's this part right here that sticks out. You want to make sure that you're putting, once it's inside the cloth, you want to make sure that you put it into the flat part, because that's the way it locks. Okay, so and then on the body itself, there's always an opening that they leave for you to put the tie in, and so we just go ahead and push it around in there. Usually it'll go in pretty easily. There's a seam right here that sometimes you kind of struggle to get it past the seam. For those of you who sew, that's kind of always an issue, like when you're threading elastic or whatever. And what I've found is if it doesn't go past the seam on that side, it'll probably go past the seam if you put it on the other side for some reason. Hopefully, yeah, see, it went right through. So you just have to trade it out if it's not going through on the one side. And you just push it through. It's just, did you see that? It just pushes right through like that. Just pushes right through. And then the way this works is you put the arm in. Now you got to make sure that you get the right arm, the correct arm, not the right arm. Okay, this is her left arm. And so you put the little arm in there. You readjust the camera. You kind of, let me move these other little ties out of the way over here. Okay, and you can just kind of lay it down like that. Like I said, you push the cord through that end, the flat end, and you can close it. You can close it a little bit. I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way. You can close it a little bit, until you get kind of close to closing it up on the arm, and you'll see that there's a little ridge right here, all around the arm. And that's where you want the cord and the cloth to end up, right inside of there. So, oops, yeah, there it goes. Put it down like that, and you just kind of gently, easily, there's nothing, you don't want to be quick about it. You just want to be gentle about it. Yeah. See, and it's got, see how it moves really easily on the plastic pegs. Yeah, and you want to get it tight enough to where it's not going to come out. And this looks like it's, and then what I do is sometimes it gets kind of ruffled and more ruffled in one area than the other. So you just take it and you just kind of slide the ruffly area around to where it's even. And then, yep, then you tighten her up. And then you clip it off right at the end. Right, you clip it off flush. There it goes. And then usually you can take and just kind of, I'm not going to clip it, I'm just going to grab it. And you can take and you can bury it inside the cloth like that. That way it doesn't poke out. That's a little trick of the trade too. Okay, let's do the other side. I'll turn this around so that you can see what I'm doing over here. And we will repeat what we did over there. Then I'll get one of my ties, and you make sure when you feed it in. I'm going to try this angle, from this angle at first this time to see if, of course it'll probably be the opposite to get past that seam, but we shall see. We shall see. Oh, it went right past the seam right here, so that's cool. And you just push it in, just like you're pushing a pin, like when you're, have a piece of elastic attached to a safety pin and you're feeding it through, the little seam like that. Okay, so that one is in. Oh, I'm going to turn this over this way because so that I can make sure that I put it in correctly, evenly on this side. So yeah, you just repeat what I did. You take this and you push it in the flat side, the flat hole side, and you pull it until it's almost like it's partway closed, not almost closed, it's partway closed. And then like I said, I just lay it on a flat surface to make sure it's, and kind of in the right position. And then you pull this and then it closes it up. And on these type of things, since it's a 3/4 arm and it's already movable, really nicely movable, you can make this as tight as you want. This part here as tight as you want, because it's never, you're not going to have to worry about the trying to get the arm to move this way or that, because it's already going to be moving from the shoulder. So yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and clip this off right at flush. There it goes. Oops, I didn't get it all the way through. There it goes. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is the legs, and then I'm going to do the body last. So let's see. Let's go ahead and here's the legs. So as you can see, she's shaping up beautifully. Now the legs isn't going to take much. There's only about maybe a 1/2 inch of space in there, so it's really not going to take much of this filling at all. So yeah, maybe like that, just to kind of fill it up a little bit. And then I will take one of these. Yeah, this needs to go this way. Another thing too, sometimes like when they send you the cord, like right now, see it's bent, and it's bent in the position that it's going to be going into the wrong end, and so you have to take and bend it around the other way before you thread it through. Yeah, just a little hint. Okay, so we'll take the leg. Let me see, make sure I'm doing it. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer when you get it and it's it's curved the wrong way. And that's just because of packaging, Nobody's fault, it's just packaging. You just slip it through. Do you see how easy that was? It just slipped on through. And then we'll go ahead and put it into the flat end. And I'm going to put the leg in there. So what I'm going to do, I just had this thought, you guys, about the way that I'm going to organize my video. If you're not, if you're not interested in, watching the process of putting the babies together like this, then in the very beginning, I'm going to give you the option of, fast forwarding to a certain point, and that way you can see me dress the baby. I'm just wondering if I even need that fluff in there, because and I don't think I do. There's no reason to have that fluff in there, because it's not adding to anything. So we'll just leave that out. This is really the first time I've done this type of this type of a style of body. So yeah. So yeah, you don't see, because the vinyl takes up all the space in this. So yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll clip this off. And the thing is, you have to be careful about, you don't want to scratch the vinyl with any of your tools. So you have to be really, really careful about that. Yeah, just keep that in mind. That clipped off very easily. And then we have one more. Okay, so here's the deal. This open part I should have had towards the back, but I wasn't paying attention. This one here is okay because it's like at the side and you're not going to really see it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this off and I'm going to redo it because I'm not happy with having that open part in the front like that. So let's go ahead and redo. And right here, I will fast forward so that you don't have to watch the whole process again. So fast forwarding will begin right now. Okay, so that is done. I felt like there is a little sharp spot right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cloth over that. Okay, so her legs and arms are done. Last but not least, for the limbs is her head. And so I'm going to need to get a tie out of my big magical bag of tricks. I have a lot of different size ties, but this is one that I've been working with, so I'll go ahead and use that. You can see it's thin like the other ones, and we shall put it through her head. I mean through her neckline, which is right here. And just push it through, and it comes all the way through because there's not we don't have a seam that's keeping it. Okay, so let's bring her darling little head back. Yep, there's her darling little head. Okay, see, she's getting there. Yes, she is. Okay, let's I'm going, whoops. Now, don't be silly. You're being a little imp now. She's trying to get away. No, she's not. Okay. Go ahead and do this the best I can. You know, this works just the same way as the limbs. You just I'm going to take her little headband off because it keeps coming off anyway. Yeah, you just go ahead and do that. Yep. Now the head is one that doesn't have that ring on it, and so I probably shouldn't have done it as tightly as I did because you know, you want the head to be able to move around. So here we go again, you guys. I have lots of ties. I wasn't thinking as I was doing it. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of different trying to do this process on video. It is really different for me. There we go. Let's try that again with here's my other, there they are. Let's try that again. And because I want her head to be able to move, you know, back and forth, back and forth. And so you don't want to put the head on too tightly unless, I mean, if you have a ring, there's these things, they're rings, and they're plastic rings, and they fit over this ridge part, and that will slide up against the cloth, and then you can put it on as tight as you want. But this one doesn't have rings, and so yeah, we're just going to do it this way. Yep. And ideally, it would be helpful if you had someone else, like especially when you're doing the head, if you have someone else there to help you out with holding everything in place. But you know, that's okay. I've done this a lot, and so I can kind of figure it out on my own, so to speak. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go in and call hubby and say, "Hey, hubby, can you help me put my doll together?" You know, I don't think I'm going to do that. No. Oh, okay. Mistake number one, you guys. Now, who was trying to tell me that I needed to fill the body up before I put the head on? Raise your hand if you were trying to tell me that. Now, that was blooper number one, and I'm glad I caught myself. So, yeah. You got to fill the body, and boy, oh gosh, oh goodness me, yeah, you got to fill the body first before you put the head on, and I'll show you the way that I do that. And I've already got some. I stepped away for just a moment because I do have. Whoop. These are all of my glass beads, and I do have some glass beads that are already inside of a body, inside of a nylon. I have several, so we can try, you know, this, that, or the other. This is one. This is inside of a nylon, and it's some glass beads. Not sure exactly what those are. Let's look in here. These are the glass beads that I'm used to using. I can kind of tell those other ones are sort of dark. I don't know what that is, but so yeah, you just kind of, you know, put some, you have your nylon and you have your glass beads, and you cut the nylon off and you open the nylon up and you pour the glass beads in, and then you tie it off at the top. So I'm going to put this one in since it's already done. And yeah, there was two of them. I remember doing these two because I was putting them in another body that had a little a butt like this, you know. Move that out of the way. Yeah. That way the kind of, you know, you can see the butt part. And I think that'll probably help her to sit up as well. Let me see, here's another one of these. Oh, here's a nice one. I made this one up too. This obviously came out of another doll that I did, but I'm going to go ahead and see if this one will work. This is going to be a heavy baby. A squishy heavy baby. Let's see if this will work. This might be a little too big. It just might be, but we'll see. Because you do want to have some of the polyfill in there, you know, to make it nice and, you know, if you like a more cuddly baby. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be all right. Got her little butt going on back there. Got a nice little, she'll be able to sit up nicely or lay down nicely. And now what we do is we fill up the rest of the, this is just the way I do it. Everybody's got their way, you know, of filling a baby. But I'm just going to go ahead and use polyfill, the packed type dry polyfill for the rest of her body, and we'll see how that goes. Now, for me, doing a baby doll like this is like a big experiment, because I could get to the end of it and just go, oh, that's just not right. It's just not working, you know, for me. And I'll just redo it, you know, because I have the supplies and everything to redo it. But I like how she is able to sit up like that. I should probably turn her around so you can see what I'm seeing. There. I mean, she's sitting up really nicely. Yeah, I like that. And boy, I sure like the difference between the two bodies as well. Yes, I do. This one is much slimmer, not so puffy at the chest, and I think it's going to be perfect. Like I said, it's for this body was for an 18-inch doll, and the Coco Malu sculpt is an 18-inch dolly. Yep. So yeah, you just find out how big your doll is. You know, you're reborn. And if it's a 22-inch, you look for a 22-inch body, not a 22-inch long body. You look for a 22-inch body, you know, a 22-inch, a body that's made for a 22-inch doll. So, yeah, that's something that like I said, I had to learn. I had to figure that out because I wasn't sure what that was all about. Yeah. Lots of experimenting when you want to do your own thing like this. Yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, she's cuddly. She can look at that. She's sitting up already. Yeah, she is. She's sitting up. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the trick right here. I just want to make sure that there's no... I don't like them to like be saggy or anything like that. Yeah. Just make sure that it's all equally distributed, you know, so it's not lumpy and bumpy. And there she is all the way around. I'm pretty happy with the outcome. Pretty happy with the outcome. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I'll turn her, well, I need to have her facing me, you guys, because so that I can make sure that her head is on correctly. So I'm going to put her head back in here. It's so cool that she can sit up like that. Yeah, she's a big girl, although she is just a baby. And I'm going to kind of lightly... See, because you want the head to be able to turn, but you at the same time you don't want it to fall out. And there's this certain stage that you can get to where it'll turn, but it won't fall out. And so, and what you do is you try to, you know, like right now it looks like it could fall out. So I'll tighten it just a little bit more. You just tighten a tiny bit at a time. Because when her head goes back, you don't want her head to fall out of the body. That's not a good thing. So yeah, there we go. I think that's about tight enough, and it doesn't seem like her head is going to pop out. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and clip that off. Ooh, boy, this is a two-hand. Yeah, you got these used to be really nice and sharp. There it goes. Okay. So, what do you think, you guys? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, so the last step is we're going to get her all dressed up, and so I'm going to, I'm going to show you the outfit that I'm going to dress her up in, and then we'll get her all changed up, and And I'll show you also a before and after picture. I'm going to show you a before and after picture right now, you guys. And then after that will be our outfit change. So we'll see you back in a few. Hi everyone, so I'm back with little Winnie and I've got her body changed out, and I think it's much more proportionate to her limbs and her head, and I hope you think so too. Anyway, let's go ahead and get her dressed, and I'll show you the outfit that I'm going to be changing her into. This is going to be her diaper, cute little diaper with bunnies all over it. Thought that would be really, really cute for spring. And then this is her, this is a onesie, and it's got a little fluffy bunny applique on there. It looks like it's actually been sewn on or something, but it's like a 3D, really super cute. Got her little pink bow around the edging, around the neckline. And then this is the outfit. This is one of the outfits that she came with. And I wanted to put this on her because I think she's going to look darling in it. This is by Cara Marrow, and it's got a little lacy, ruffly collar around the top there, and it's got a cute little fabric seam that goes down the front like that too, and it's got little tiny like farmhouses and things like that. And yeah, I thought that would be really cute to put on her today. Like, it's a little country scene. Thought that was darling. And then this outfit came with these darling little like a medium gray little diaper cover, and it's what do you call that? It's quilted. It looks quilted. Really super cute. I love this outfit. And the seller was so kind to send such cute things with little Winnie. And so that's going to be her main outfit. And her shoes, I thought she would look cute with these little satin little crib shoes. Yep. And then these tiny little lacy edge socks. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, and I will tell you what I've been up to the past couple of days. So the biggest thing that we had happen this week, or not, not we, but well, yeah, we. Jenny had to have her yearly appointment on Wednesday. And so that includes, that's like a doctor visit, and the doctor examines her, makes sure she's doing okay, and she gets caught up on her yearly shots. And so yeah, she got her shots and she got all her tests done. And one of the things that I did different this time, every time when I go in there, they asked me if they want her to have the Bordola shot. It's the one where it keeps a dog from getting kennel cough if you board them. I'm never planning on boarding Jenny, but I started thinking about it, and since I do bring her to the vet and there's other dogs there and they might be sick, I thought, yeah, why not, so and that's actually not a shot. It's a liquid that they just kind of they open her mouth and they kind of squirt it in her mouth, and she drinks it or whatever, and so yeah, she got everything taken care of, and she got her 2 shots that she got. One was on her left shoulder, and the other one was on her left flank. And so the vet told me that it was a he vet this time, and he said, she's probably going to be sore on the left side from these shots. And so I was expecting that to happen, and it did. When we got home, she just wanted to sleep because she had been through a lot of stress, of driving to the vet. She's not a happy camper driving to the vet anymore because she can't sit on my lap. I've got her in the back of the van, in her, well, this time I tried something different, but normally I have her in her carrier back there. So, it's a stressful trip for her. And anyway, when we came home, she wanted to sleep, and that was nice. I didn't need to take her for a walk or anything because she'd already had all of the stress that she needed for that day, for the day. And but anyway, so she ate that night. Everything was fine. But then something weird happened the next day, which has never happened before. And what happened was she, in the mid-morning, she started, and I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't need to put her shoes on or her slippers on just yet. She started doing like this, hiccup. She would hiccup and lick her lips, hiccup, lick her lips, but it was the type of hiccup that just lasted. It kept lasting and kept lasting. And, I thought, and then I thought, well, maybe she's got something stuck in her throat, because it kind of seemed like maybe that could have been it, but I couldn't imagine what, because she seemed fine before that. Anyway, then she acted like she wanted to go outside. So I took her outside, and she frantically started eating grass, which to me meant something's wrong. A dog will eat grass if they have a tummy ache, or if they just want to something is missing in their diet, or they just like to eat grass. They just like the taste of it. And Jenny is one that will eat grass occasionally. Could be that she needs to eat salad, and her diet is missing salad. I don't know. But anyway, she was frantic about it, and like something was wrong. So that lasted probably, I would say, a good hour. And anyways, when she was done eating grass, I took her back in, and then I looked up what the heck it could be. I looked online, and what I found was that it was probably she had acid reflux, and I was guessing from that Bordella liquid that she had, that they had given her, even though she had eaten last night, and so I would think that the food that she ate last night would kind of soften the blow in her stomach from that. Plus they gave her treats while she was there, because she got her nails cut too. So I don't know. So anyways, the vet called this morning, and was the vet assistant called today to see how Jenny was doing after her shots and stuff. And I told her about that, and she said that she would talk to the vet about it. And she got back to me not too long ago, and she said that it was probably the Bordella, anyway, the kennel cough liquid. And so she said, to give. She told me the amount. If it happens again, she said, give them like Imodium, that Imodium, the human Imodium. And she told me how much and stuff in case that happens again. So that's good to know for the future, But yeah, I kind of figured, because the Bordella shot was the only new thing that she got yesterday on Wednesday. It's the only thing new, and because she's never reacted to any shots before. So anyway, it was kind of scary at first for me, because I thought maybe she was choking, and but I couldn't imagine what she could be choking on, because she hadn't eaten. I don't know. Kind of hard when you're a fur baby mom, and something's wrong with your fur baby, and you just don't know what's going on. But anyway, she's doing fine today. She did fine. She ate, and she took her walk okay. Everything's fine with her. So I can stop worrying. But it was really really neat for the vet office to call to see how she did after all of her shots and stuff. So yeah. But this little one, I'll tell you what, I am so pleased with the way that her body turned out. She is just, to me, she just fits perfectly in her outfits. And but look how cute this is, you guys. I mean, you can see her little rolls, her little cute little chubby rolls. Although she's not chubby, you know, she's kind of is. Look at her little double chin and everything. But yeah, she's just super cute. Let's see. I think you know, I'll tell you one thing that I like together is pink and gray. I like those colors together. And this headband that she was wearing is sort of like a like a dusky pink or something. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this little rose headband on her. This might be her official headband because she looks so cute in it. But yeah, so her hair is all kind of curly and wavy and going every which way. But isn't she adorable? Well, I'm not going to chat you up any longer because of this video being so long. But anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed, you know, seeing the process of changing a baby doll or a reborn baby doll's body out. And I hope that I could have taught you something in the process. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. And have a wonderful weekend. Today's Friday. And thanks so much for visiting. And until we meet again, bye-bye from me and this little one, little Winnie. Bye-bye.